right, man. Brian Windhorst again, I think Tuesday, mentioned that Monty Williams to the Lakers. So obviously he must know something. Most Pistons fans feel is going around the internet that he must know something, that the Pistons may be preparing to move on from Monty Williams. Now, I don't know if they can trade him to the Lakers. That'd be interesting. I don't really recall hearing too many trades of coaches in the NBA. I think in the NFL you hear it, but let's talk about it. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. If that's the case, they're gonna move around. They're gonna move away from Monty Williams. I think a couple things happen. Obviously, Troy Weaver is gone, but also on top of that, it shows that Tom Gores is willing to spare no expense at trying to make the Lions or the Pistons a winner, and I can respect that. He moved the Pistons downtown. We love it. You know, if they win, they will get their own arena downtown. To be honest, we all know that. We all feel that. I don't know if we know it, but it's just that he don't know how to do it. And you know, Dan Snyder had the same issue in Washington, and same thing Jerry Jones got. You know, you got these billion-dollar guys who just feel like money can buy anything, but it can't buy a championship. You know, you actually got to work for it. So, but you know, Tom Gores, he got the money, willing to spend the money, but is he willing to build it the right way? You know, and the right way is to get somebody who's done it before, not Stefanowski, not Arn Tellerman. The right way is get somebody, you know, at least to be an advisor and show and tell you the right people to put in play to do so. That's the right way to do it. Not just assuming, not listening to one or two guys who, what has Stefanowski won in the league? You know, and then when you got somebody that you really don't know like that, I understand it's uncomfortable to bring people into that you don't know in your circle. And that's why when you start talking about diversity throughout sports, is why people want more minority, especially black owners in the sport, because it's all relationship based. All these, you know, these senior advisors, these leadership positions, it's who you know. You know, and that's the one thing about, and I tell people about when you choosing a college, the education is cool. I mean, I don't know if you ever seen the movie Dope. Is it called Dope? Where they sat Rocky and all them in there, and you had the guy that worked at the check cashing place. He had a Harvard degree, but he worked at check cashing place. He said not everybody gets to run a Fortune 500 company. So even if you come from the Harvard connection and all that stuff, and you don't, you know, utilize the true power of Harvard or a prestigious college, Stanford, Northwestern, any Ivy League, Brown, you know, this true prestige of an institution, a higher learning institution, is the networking. It's who you know. Just think about Mark Zuckerberg's roommate, Eduardo. He needed Eduardo because Eduardo had the money to start the business, and Eduardo needed him because he had the idea for Facebook. So think about, it's about who you know. You get out and work in America, I say it all the time. I done had managers that didn't know how to do none of the jobs on the job will pay you cash money to come in on your off day to do the job or to fix something. Real spill. So when you're dealing with corporate America, it's about your attitude. It's about your willingness to do everything and do it with a good attitude. And it's about who you know. And if you mark those three things, even without having the full capabilities or half the knowledge to do the performance, you'll go a long way. You know, if you don't, and you got the knowledge and the work ethic, but you don't like, you know, jumping when somebody say jump, you better off going the entrepreneurship route. Because you got the knowledge, you got the work ethic. There you go. That's how you figure that out. Everybody not meant to be a boss, and not everybody meant to be an employee. So, but, and I say all that to say this, to make my point. He got a lot of people in a position who shouldn't be in position. You feel me? He got a lot of people in position who shouldn't be in position. Just because they cool together. You go out and get somebody, you go out to eat, you talk, have conversations. He's going to give you a visual, a clear visual about what's going on, like Marvin Gaye. He's going to give you a clear visual about what needs to be done. Not a pamper, not a I want to get, you know, tell you what you want to hear. No. He gonna say this, you gotta do this, that, and the third. Bam. That's what happens when you bring somebody on the outside, inside that ain't in the game. You know? Don't hire this, whoever it is, the guy from the Bucks, you know, hire this guy, that guy. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you hire this dude and you hire this guy and you got Stefanowski and Arn Tellerman micromanaging them. And to me, no, I'm not with that. So, but yeah, you know, if that's the case, and the Lakers want Monty, and Monty get to walk away with all that cash in Detroit, and he get to walk away with a bunch of cash into the Lakers, I mean, so be it. That lets you. That's more an indictment on the Pistons organization, where they saying, well, they got a good coach with just a messed up organization. That's an indictment on our organization. That's how you look at it. Poorly run. You got a Ferrari, you know, and it's parked in the it's parked in the Brewster Projects back in the day. Like, come on now. You got a Ferrari and it's parked in Brightmo. Come on. So, if that's the case, so be it. I think everybody will rejoice getting rid of getting rid of Monty in Detroit. The problem is him going to LA. What can you do? You going to another place to get scapegoated. That's exactly what happened. You got an aging LeBron James. They don't have any assets to do nothing. You know, you see it's a new age of NBA coming in. What y'all gonna do with the Minnesota Timberwolves? What y'all gonna do with the people say, well, they got the OKC Thunder. Man, they got their ass popped by OKC too. They just not a good basketball team. You know, LeBron don't want to play without the basketball. AD most likely won't be healthy this year. Was healthy last year. Won't be healthy. Got injured at the end. I mean, come on. It's pretty much I just going out to LA. You know, it's not even known if he won't interest in that job. He didn't want to be in this job, but you know, going out there, what can they do to make that job appealing? Ask yourself, what can they do to be like, I want to go coach LA? Nothing. You know, and all they can do is start to rebuild. They're not gonna have the balls enough to move away from LeBron and hand it over to AD and start building with or around AD. They're just not gonna do it. LeBron's still playing at a high level, and they don't see he the problem. The reason Minnesota is giving Denver fits is because everybody comes in there willing defender. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Everybody's putting the same effort defensively as everybody else. LeBron don't want to defend. AD working hard as hell. Everybody and LeBron don't want to defend. That's why they couldn't fuck with Golden State when they got Kevin Durant. Ain't nobody him and Kyrie and them and Kevin Love. None of them wanted to defend. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere. Peace.